Hello guys, very good afternoon. This is LK Tripathi, your assistant teacher from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Dear children, this is very essential video for you. You must watch and try to understand the concept of this topic. As we have been studying geography, so in this chapter, minerals and energy. So about the energy, we shall discuss. That is going to be started. Energy is required for all activities. It is needed to cook, to provide light and heat, to propel vehicles and to drive machinery in industries. This is very useful requirement for us in our daily life. Without energy, many of the works are there in our life can't be performed. Energy can be generated from fuel minerals like coal, petroleum, natural gas, uranium, and from electricity. Energy resources can be classified as conventional and non-conventional sources. Conventional sources include firewood, cattle, dung cake, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and electricity, both hydel and thermal. Non-conventional sources include solar, wind, tidal energy, geothermal, biogas, and atomic energy. These includes non-conventional sources. Firewood and cattle dung cake are most common in rural India. According to one estimate, more than 70% energy requirement in rural households is met by these two. Continuation of this is increasingly becoming difficult due to decreasing forest area. Moreover, using dung cake too is being discouraged because it consumes most valuable manure which could be used in agriculture. So this is the importance of the energy in our life. About two energies we shall study. One we have discussed non-conventional and second is conventional source of energy. What is this? Coal. Coal is the important conventional source of energy. In India, coal is the most abundantly available fossil fuel. It provides a substantial part of the nation's energy needs. It is used for power generation to supply energy to industry as well as for domestic needs. India is highly dependent on coal for meeting its commercial energy requirements. As you are already aware that coal is found due to the compression of plant materials over millions of years. Coal, therefore, is found in a variety of forms depending on the degrees of compression and the depth and time of burial. Decaying plants in swamps produce peat, which has a low carbon and high moisture contents and low heating capacity. Lignite is a low grade brown coal which is soft with high moisture content. The principal lignite reserves are in Neyveli in Tamil Nadu and are used for generation of electricity. Coal that has been buried deep and subjected to increased temperatures in Devonious coal. It is the most popular coal in commercial use. Metallurgical coal is high grade bituminous coal. This has a special value for smelting iron in blast furnaces. Anthracite is the highest quality hard coal. In India, coal occurs in rock series of two main geological ages, namely Gondwana, a little over 200 million years in age, and in tertiary deposits, which are only about 55 million years old. The major resources of Gondwana coal, which are metallurgical coal, are located in Damodar Valley, that is in West Bengal. So, studying this map, we can observe two main areas of the conventional energy resource. Here is the map of India. We can look at. First of all, go to the रेफरेंस पॉइंट कोल फील्ड, यहाँ हम बात कर सकते हैं कोल माइंस एंड ऑयल फील्ड्स, मेजर नेचुरल गैस रिजर्व्स एंड एस वीज ए नेचुरल gas pipeline. So many cities are there in India where we can find different types of fields. This is the question to observe through the map, and when the physical class will be taking place, we shall discuss about that properly. Jharia, Raniganj, Bokaro are important coal fields. The Godavari, Mahanadi, Son and Vardha valleys also contain coal deposits. Tertiary coal occurs in the northeastern states of Meghalaya, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Remember, coal is a bulky material which loses weight on use as it is reduced to waste. Hence, heavy industries and thermal power stations are located on or near the coal field. Petroleum. Petroleum or mineral oil is the next major energy source in India after coal. It provides fuel for heat and lighting, lubricants for machinery and raw materials for a number of manufacturing industries. Petroleum refineries act as a nodal industry for synthetic textile, fertilizers and numerous chemical industries. Most of the petroleum occurrences in India are associated with anticlines and fault traps in the rock formations of the tertiary age. In regions of folding anticlines or domes, it occurs where oil is trapped in the crest of the upfold. The oil bearing layer is a porous limestone or sandstone through which oil may flow. The oil is prevented from rising or sinking by intervening non-porous layers. Petroleum is also found in fault traps between porous and non-porous rocks. Gas, being lighter, usually occurs above the oil. Mumbai High, Gujarat and Assam are major petroleum production areas in India. From the map, locate the three major offshore fields of western India. Ankleshwar is the most important field of Gujarat. Assam is the oldest oil producing state of India. Digboi, Naharkatia, and Moran Hug region are the important oil fields in the state. Natural gas. Natural gas is an important clean energy resource found in association with or without petroleum. It is used as a source of energy as well as an industrial raw material in the petrochemical industry. Natural gas is considered an environment friendly fuel because of low carbon dioxide. emission and is there for the fuel for present country. Large reserves of natural gas have been discovered in the Krishna Godavari basin. Along the west coast, the reserve of the Mumbai High and allied fields are supplemented by fields in the Gulf of Cambay. Andaman and Nicobar Island are also important areas having large reserves of natural gas. The 700-kilometer long Hazira Vijaypur Jagdishpur cross country gas pipeline links Mumbai High and basin with the fertilizer, power and industrial complexes in western and northern India. This artery has provided an impetus to India's gas production. The power and fertilizer industries are the key users of natural gas. Use of compressed natural gas for vehicles to replace liquid fuels is gaining wide popularity in the country. Electricity. Electricity has such a wide range of application in today's world that its per capita consumption is considered as an index of development. Electricity is generated mainly in two ways. First, by running water, which derives hydro turbines to generate hydroelectricity, and by burning other fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas to drive turbines to produce thermal power. Once generated, the electricity is exactly the same. Hydroelectricity is generated by fast flowing water, which is a renewable resource. India has a number of multi-purpose projects like the Bhakla Nangal, Damodar Valley Corporation, the Kopili Hydel project, etc., producing hydroelectric power. Thermal electricity is generated by using coal, petroleum, and natural gas. The thermal power stations use non renewable fossil fuels for generating electricity. Now, collect information about thermal hydel power plants located in your state. So, then on the map of India. All these things must be observed through the map, and next discussion will be taking place in the next video. Till then, goodbye and good luck.